Level 1 upgrade. Hey guys, Tristan here, and today we have the first upgrade for Drogan, the two-wheel drive Bandit. Today we will be doing the RPM rear bumper mount, or wheelie bar mount, depending on what you want to call it. Originally this was on Monster, but I had to take it off to put it on, to put the transmission on there. So this is spare, and Drogan needs a new one. So yeah, because I took that one from him. Yeah, I took the bumper mount from Drogan, put on the slash, and now it needs this. So we're going to be installing it. First, I'm just going to quickly assemble it because it's still in 3 pieces. So, alright, to assemble the mount, all we have to do is take the middle piece and one of the side pieces, line up the holes, slide it into place, and then tighten down 2 screws. It will be the same to do on the other piece. Just line it up, slide in, then screw it down. Alright, with the RPM mount assembled, now we can set this off to the side and we can move on to the RC. Before I start putting the RPM mount on, I'm going to remove the 2 rear tires just so it gives me a little more room. And they're both held on with a 4mm nut right here. Alright, with the wheel nut removed, the wheel comes right on off for the money. But other than that, let's move on. So now we can remove the gearbox cover, and that is held on with 2 screws. One here, and one in here. With the screws removed, the gear cover comes right on off. Now all we have left to do before we can put the mount on is turn the RC around and unscrew this 1 screw here. Alright, with that screw removed, we are now ready to put on the RPM bumper mount. Now this slides on into place just like so. And on one side it is held on with 3 screws, and on the other is held on with 1 screw. Now you're going to be using 2 of the longer screws up here and down here, and then about 2 of the same length in the middle. Alright, lastly what we have to do is to install a screw with a nut into this hole right here. Now, the RPM instructions tell you to put it in this way, but I've come to find it easier if you swap it around and have that nut facing the outside. This way, all you have to do is unscrew the nut to get the gear cover off, and you don't have to take the whole thing off just to get to the gears. To me, it just seems like a more simpler way to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, next we can put the gear cover in position, and then we can screw it on with 1 screw down here in the corner, and then we can top this off with a nut. Alright, with the gear cover installed, we can now move on to the back. Now before I had removed the old wheelie bar mount, we did have the Traxxas wheelie bar installed with the red aluminum wheels. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to take this, put the 2 shoulders into both of them, and just sliding into position and screwing down the shoulder screws. Alright, with the wheelie bar installed, now what's all left to do is to put the pin into the drive shafts, and then put the wheels back on, and then we are done with this upgrade. And that was Drogan's Level 1 upgrade.